Good morning year 2. I hope you've all had an amazing weekend. Happy Monday. I'm here to tell you all about your home learning this week, and we've got some really super exciting things lined up for you all. Your first thing, your reading task, if you can carry on answering some more questions about Ronald the Rhino, which I know you started with Mrs. Upton on Friday. Reread the text. You've got some different questions to answer about him. I hope you're really enjoying that story about all of the animals. For maths, it's a little bit of a mix-up today. So all the things we've kind of learned over the last half term all mixed into one. So you'll see lots of bits on time, you'll see shape, you'll see addition and subtraction. So a chance to practice that skill where you were pulling apart the numbers, breaking them down into the tens and the ones. There's some fractions in there as well. One thing I will ask you to do as well today is to try and have time as a focus. So throughout the day, if you could perhaps be a timekeeper, so when your grown-ups say, oh, can you tell me what the time is, you're going to be the one that goes and looks at the clock and tells everybody what time it is. Think about key times of the day. So when is lunchtime? I know you all love to know when lunchtime is because you're always hungry. When playtime is, that kind of thing. When you can finish one activity and move on to something else. So if you can focus on time, that would be brilliant. So for English, what I would like you to do today, well, basically this whole week, we're going to be planning an interesting adventure story, doing lots of work on it. So then on Friday, well, at the end of the week, you will have an adventure story and you will become Mrs. Mulliner or Mrs. Upton. You will be the teacher and you will be looking at your writing and thinking about what's super, how you can make it even better, editing with a different pen. So just like Mrs. Mulliner and Mrs. Upton do, you will be the teacher. We're obviously not there to do it for you, but would love to see them. So still sending. We've had so many of you sending your work in, and honestly, I know Mrs. Upton and myself, we both said the same. It makes us smile when we're looking at how hard you're working, and we've still got that contact with you and your lovely families. So please keep doing that. So remember, that's year 2 at redbrocades.staffs.sch.uk. So send anything, pictures. We've had pictures, we've had videos of work, we've had videos of children telling their stories. It's just been amazing and we're really enjoying seeing it. So it's fab. For today, you are planning your interesting story. So you've got, I've done a plan sheet, but you can plan it out in any way you want. So in the middle, you're going to draw your character. It can be anybody you want. So this is Mrs. Mulliner's big koala bear, okay? So my story is all about the huge koala bear. So I would draw my koala bear in the middle. And then I've got to think about what's his problem. So you might want to pause here and have a little chat with your parents. If you want to choose my character, that's absolutely fine. If you've got your own character or your own teddy or something at home, or you've got an idea, you can talk about that. But your first thing is, what is your character's problem and how are they going to solve it? So pause, have a think. Okay, hi guys, I hope you had a little think. So mine is obviously my giant koala bear, and I'm going to call him Kevin the koala bear. Okay, now his problem is, 1, he misses his family who are in Australia, and 2, he's far too big to fit through the front door. What is he going to do? So if you're finding it tricky to come up with your own idea, why not write about my Kevin the koala bear and how he can get through the front door? Okay. Another thing I want you to think about is, what do we know about him? He is huge. He's cuddly. He's got big black claws. Okay. Think about all the things you can say. Is he going to be a nice character? Is he going to be, how's he feeling? Is he sad? Is he happy? Is he mean? In my story, he's sad because he really wants to get through that door. Okay. The other things I want you to think about is the character's traits, and not just what he looks like, but what kind of person he is. So Kevin the koala bear is so lovely and kind, and he just likes to give people cuddles. And my Charlie has had Kevin the koala bear since he was a newborn baby, and he still likes to have cuddles with him now. Mrs. Mulliner's quite enjoying the cuddle too, okay? And the other thing is, how does he change over time? So thinking about at the start of the story, how is your character feeling? What is happening? What's the problem? How do they solve it? And then what happens over time and how they feel at the end. So I'm really looking forward to seeing your plans. And remember, when we plan, we put down some interesting words, don't we? So if I know I want to use cuddly and the word helpless, because we're trying to get those less and full words in, I'm going to write that on my plan. So when I come to do my beginning tomorrow, I go, aha, I'm going to write that down. He's feeling helpless because he can't get through the door. And he really wants to get in there to that tasty eucalyptus tree. Okay, so think about it when you're planning. This is all those amazing ideas coming out of your brain onto the paper. Okay. Another thing, I know you all love a challenge. Okay, I'm just going to pop Kevin back down there. So for your spelling today, a little bit different. I'm giving you a challenge against everybody else in the class, okay? And even against me, I might have a go at this myself too.